Chris Charlton and I'm the Member of Parliament on Hamilton Mountain. You know, it was 4 years ago today that I was elected to Parliament. And I thought the biggest obstacle to becoming a Member of Parliament was to have to win an election. But apparently, the biggest obstacle to taking your seat in Parliament is our Prime Minister. He padlocked the door of Parliament and he thought he could silence MPs and Canadians. He didn't want to respond to the issue of Afghan detainees, to climate change, to post-secondary education, to job losses in this country. He thought he could shut us up.
No!
Well, he was wrong on 2 counts. Number 1, I'm an MP, and look, Stephen, I've got a microphone. But more importantly, he thought he could silence Canadians. When I can't take my seat in the House of Commons, he's denying 123,000 people on the mountain their voice in the single most important democratic institution in this country. Those 123,000 people are mad, and they're not going to take it anymore.
No!
You know, there was a king in England, King Charles. He tangled with Parliament once. He lost. In fact, he lost his head. Now, I'm a New Democrat, so I don't believe in capital punishment. But you can't punish Stephen Harper. Each and every one of you can send him a message today, on the day that the House resumes, and on Election Day. Tell Stephen Harper that you can live without him, but you can't live without your Parliament.
Yeah!
Thank you, Chris. My name is Malcolm Allen. I'm the MP for Welland. And I'd like to thank Hamiltonians for showing us what democracy is about by being inclusive and allowing us to come and join you today. Because, Philo, that's really what democracy is about, is inclusiveness. And thank you for allowing us to be with you today. There are folks in my riding from Port Colborne, from Welland, from Thorold, from Waynflete who are joining you today because they believe in the People's House. The House of Commons is the People's House. It doesn't belong to us who you sent. It belongs to all of us. And what you asked us to do is to go and speak on behalf of all of you. Harper doesn't believe in that. That's why twice since I got elected in 2008, he's decided to lock out all of the people of the riding of Welland. Not just me. Because he has locked out all of them. And it is shameful. You're absolutely correct. What we're asking you to do and what you're showing by being here today and what the 211,000 people are showing on Facebook is they believe in the People's House. They believe in the ownership of their house. And what they're telling Stephen Harper is, the mortgage is due, and it's time for you to go. So keep up the good work, Hamilton. Thank you very much for standing up for democracy. Thank you for allowing us to come and join you today. It's been a great thrill. Keep up the hard work, and we will open the People's House. Thank you.
My name is Marc Laferriere. I'm the candidate from Brant, and I want to talk about a new kind of politics. There's an old politics, and like we've been talking about, it is divisive, it is secretive, and there's a new kind of politics. And that new kind of politics is taking place in parks all over. It's taking place on Facebook. It's taking place online and in person, in town halls, and in cities.
In our communities.
In every community in Canada right now, there are people upset about this very issue. And thank you for showing unity across all these lines. It's much appreciated. Have a great day.
All right.
Thank you. My name's Dave Christopherson, and I'm the Member of Parliament for this riding. I'm going to just wrap up for our comments today to stay within the 7 minutes. But my message to you is one of thanks. You've heard why we're here. I want to make sure you understand the international importance of what we're doing here today. I just returned from another election observation mission in Ukraine, where I was 6 years ago when they had the Orange Revolution, when they took their country back. And they look to Canada as a role model of democracy. That's why they ask us to come as international observers and watch as they try to protect their precious democracy. We here today, you, Shiloh, the young generation, are leading the fight to make sure we remain our international model of democracy. No single prime minister, no single government, no single party is going to take away what we are so proud of and what the world looks at as a model of how to run a transparent, accountable democracy. We have slipped a little, thanks to Mr. Harper, and today we reclaim that right to be one of the role model democracies in the world. Here today. And I also want to bring a message from our provincial leader, Andrea Horvath, who is here with us in spirit, and Wayne Marsden, who is in Ottawa at the rally there. Again, to all my constituents and friends and lovers of Canada, thank you for caring enough to not just hitting a button on your keyboard, but to coming out here today and standing up and saying, this is my Canada, and I'm taking it back. So
I'm not going to trouble you with a long speech. It's very simple. This comes from Andrea Horvath, my leader, and myself, MPP Paul Miller. Mr. McGuinty, don't get any ideas, because it's not happening there either.
I'm Ian Nichols from Hamilton, Norfolk. Thanks to all my people that are here today. Thank you, Hamilton. The message has already been said. You guys are carrying the message. Let's make sure they hear us. Don't let it die. Keep going, and let's make Mr. Harper understand this is Canada. We're Canadians. We're taking it back.
My name's Alex Johnson. I'm the federal candidate for Ancaster, Dundas, Flamborough, Westdale. And I'm out here today because I believe in democracy. I'm out here with all these NDPs, MPs, and other political representatives. And as I look out here, I see people from every end of the political spectrum. But who I do not see out here today is our Conservative MP, David Sweet. He's up in Ottawa. He's hiding with Mr. Harper. Shame on him. People of Hamilton, democracy is under attack. What do? Stand up, fight back.